Hi there everyone, it's Sarah here and welcome to another video on behalf of Wild Orchid Crafts and as part of their YouTube design team, the Wild Bunch. Now I've created another project which I've totally fallen in love with and it's quite eco-friendly as well. I made a nature mini. It's made entirely out of corrugated cardboard or leftover packaging that my craft supplies were delivered to the house in, and this is the mini here that I've made. It's got quite a bit of depth and I just love how it turned out, so I'll take you through how I've made it and what have you. So I started off with a big sheet of corrugated card, and what I did was I used a Sizzix die called Album Cover to cut out the pages for the mini, and what it does is it punches two holes and it gives you a crease down your card. Now what I did was I cut out a few pages and I took white acrylic paint and went round the edge of every page, and then I cut the paper just 1/4 of an inch short of the sides and I covered it in patterned paper, nature patterned paper. So each page just flows through. To the end, and then what I'm going to use this for is recording things that I take pictures of when I'm out walking my dogs. For instance, this is the first one that I've put in, and I've got a few more that I want to put in. This is purple toadflax, and it's got its Latin name as well. And it's good just as a reference for me because I've got a memory like a sieve to remember what I'm putting, actually, you know, what the things are when I go out and I spy them when I'm out walking. So I've got plenty space to put things in, and it's going to be flowers, trees, insects, mushrooms, fungus, slugs, snails, you name it. It's going to be in here because I find all that stuff kind of interesting. So anyway, back onto the mini. This is the purpose of it. So what I did was to hide the two brads going through to the other side, I covered it in patterned paper, and then I put some raffia down on top of it. Now Wild Orchid Crafts are supplying various different colours in this raffia, and it's lovely. And the two colours, I used two different colours on this, a greeny kind of one and a creamy one. And the cream one is product number AF 4 zeros and 4, and the greeny one is AF 4 zeros and a 9. And these are the two colours here. I've still got loads left, so that's the two colours that I used. And I also used the baker's twine to bind the mini, and that's in a brownie colour. That's really nice. And I put a couple of eyelets in the back, and we've got a brad going through here, and as part of the closure I just stuck some raffia on there. Now onto the front page. The closure just pops in like that and it closes across here. It's not going to be a bulky mini, so it's not going to get much bigger than what's already here. Now I covered the front page in raffia, the same two colours that I've just given you the codes for, and then I took some chipboard again there and some patterned paper and adhered the patterned paper to the chipboard, and then I had sticky backed alphas and I put those just onto the patterned paper, and then I covered the whole lot in crackle accents, and I waited last night on that drying. When I come back up to the workshop this morning it was done, so I could finish the mini off. Now onto the the actual floral arrangement here. I've got some material ivy leaves that my friend Deb sent across to me in a bunch of picks, and so I took them all off and stuck them on all individually. And it also had these little rosehip berries here and here, so I stuck 3 of them on. And then it had these little green berries as well, so I put some of these on. There's one there, and there's another one down here, and there's another one, another little drop up here, just to fill in the space. Now, I also used the Tim Holtz Tattered Florals die, and I cut out the small flowers here and the large flowers here. And what I did was, this is just, if you can see the back, it's just chipboard, cardboard that I used, and cut them out of the cardboard. And then I covered them in embossing powder, and when they were still hot I stamped into them with ink and various different stamps to get these nice patterns on top of the embossing powder. So this embossing powder is a yellow, it's a Cosmic Shimmer one, and this is an Adirondack one, and this one here is just, it was a new one that I got the other day, but it's mirror gold. I'll post links of all the products that I've used down below, and links to Wild Orchid Crafts for the various products, and a full supplies list of everything that I've used in this will be across on my blog. So I used one of the carnations and just popped that on top here. It goes quite well and it ties in with the mini. So that's one of the carnations, and I'll get the code for that as well. It is FS00275. And that's the mini. I like how it turned out. It's using up and recycling cardboard that would normally went to the recycling centre, and I love the whole nature theme of it, and I love how these turned out. And so there you go. I'll put the measurements across on my blog as well if you want to try and make one. Just a really nice little project made out of recycled materials, and a good use for the raffia. It's really nice. I like how that turned out, and the flower fits in well as well. So there you go, that's my little project, and I hope to see you all soon with another video and another project. So bye.